Good morning, Order. It's me, Corey. It feels like it's been a while. It hasn't. It's only been a week. I missed you. Did you miss me? Look, we all know what the title of this video is. I have had my problems with opportunities that I have hashed and rehashed here and here and here. I'm trying to square a circle, guys. It's really hard, but I think I've come up with a solution. Behold, my new opportunities. So there's this huge chart in the back of the L5R book. It is just crazy big and is dependent on what stance you are. This means after every action a PC or NPC takes, everybody's got to look in the freaking book and figure out what they can do with their opportunities. Why is this hard? Why is this different than a success? With a regular roll, you know what success is. You say, I want to jump over the gorge. You roll, and you either succeed or you fail. You know whether you got over that gorge or not. But now you've succeeded and failed with 2 opportunities. Well, what can I do with these opportunities? Can I aid somebody to get over the gorge too? Can I find out information about where the gorge came from that might help me in the future? Can I get rid of strife or fatigue? What can I do? I jumped over this gorge and I have opportunity. Hold on. I'm checking the book. I want to see how I can spend my opportunity. Can I do any of these things? Maybe. I'm done. For my live streams, I've been trying to keep to the rules as written, but the rules are not good. They're not helping. So, for the Wheel of Judgment, I'm finally instituting a homebrew rule, my own list of opportunities. Now, these opportunities only replace the big chart in the back of the book. It doesn't replace anything that has to do with a technique. I think that's fine. People choose their techniques. They write them down on their character sheet. They should know them. So what did I do to streamline it? First, I looked at what's in the back of the book and I tried to basically categorize them and then give those categories name. And I came up with 6. Information, support, recovery, attack, control, and movement. This new list of opportunities is not dependent on any ring. I don't want people stopping to look to see what they can do on what stance. It slows down the game. I'm getting rid of it. Remember, as always, you cannot take the same opportunity twice in one action unless it's got the little plus mark next to it. Information is just that. You want to know something, maybe about the environment, maybe about the people involved in the scene. You know, stuff that might come in handy. Even remembering something that the player might have forgot that the GM just wants to remind the players of going forward. There are opportunities like that in the back of the book, but it's always very ring specific. It's always, oh, Earth is for memory and air is for finding out someone's demeanor. No, forget all that. Stop. What we're going to do, because this is no longer stance dependent, it's no longer ring dependent, I don't care. We're going to give the Game Master carte blanche to give the PCs what they think is important, what the Game Master thinks needs to happen to move the story forward. You're not going to pigeonhole me anymore. So next is support. Support is easy. You can give somebody else assistance, or you can help them ignore a terrain feature, by trailblazing or telling them, hey, look out, something, that sort of thing. After that is recovery. You can get rid of 2 strife or 2 fatigue. I don't care what stance you're on. I don't care if it's water stance. You can use an opportunity and do a little healing. Next is attack. You can do one of 2 things. You can either reduce somebody's physical or spiritual resistance by 1 for every opportunity spent, or you can start swapping out fatigue for strife. I think this is perfectly acceptable since taking strife can be exhausting or taking fatigue can stress you out. Why not? This gives people a lot of options on how they can control how much damage they do and where that damage goes. Then there is control. This is you making your opponent do something they don't want to do. To do it, you have to spend an amount of opportunity equal or greater than their vigilance. Then you can do like disarming them or moving them a range band or giving them 3 strife or increasing their TN of their next action by 1. Just makes sense. And last is movement, which is you can move a range band. But I also added that you can also increase your initiative by 1 for the rest of the scene, which is kind of cool too. I am interested to see how these new opportunities work in the game. I don't think they're unbalancing. So a lot of times people just don't know what to do with their opportunity and they remain unspent. And I want to give people at least something for them. So I create an opportunity bank. When a character banks up to 10 opportunity, they can cash in all 10 opportunities to get a void point, or they can cash them all in to reduce their strife and their fatigue to 0. That's it. That's how these work. They're not stance dependent. Anybody can do anything at any time, because otherwise people are going to stop and go, what can I do on what stance? No, no, no. You can get information, support, recovery, attack, control, or movement. There's your options. If you don't like any of them, put them in the bank. So what do you guys think? Do you like the opportunity list as is? Do you think this opportunity list has potential? Do you see pitfalls here? What would you add? What would you take away? I want to hear all of your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching. Here are my patrons. And remember, never stop gaining experience. Goodbye.